Okay, today we're going to be covering the clove hitch, and there's several ways of tying this knot, and I'm going to show you how to tie it around an object first, a fixed object like this tree. So if I come to this tree and I want to tie a clove hitch, what I want to do is, I don't know, take about 3 or 4 feet of your working end, put it against the tree, wrap it around on the bottom side, and what that does is it allows the standing part to be held in place. Okay, continue. That frees up both hands. Take another round turn, take the tail, stick it underneath, and this is going to form your clove hitch. So we'll do that real quick once again. Take a length of rope, put it down there horizontally, wrap it around. At this point you can let go of this and use these 2 hands to wrap around the other part, bring it through, and then cinch down. This is a hitch because you're tying it onto something. Now with this bark, it's so rough, it's going to hold really well, but if this were a smooth object, we'd want to maybe tie a safety on there, and a safety is nothing more than wrapping around, going through. This is a half hitch. Form your half hitch, and if you have enough, maybe even do a second half hitch. Okay, and now there's no way this can come loose. Okay, that's a clove hitch. Now there's other ways of tying a clove hitch, and the other method is if you have something you can actually drape the knot over, and we're going to use this piece of wood as an example. What you want to do is hold out the rope horizontally, make one twist, make another twist. As you can see, the twists are on either side of the horizontal strand. Put those 2 together, and that's going to be your clove hitch. And then I can put that over my object. Okay, so let's do that again. Okay, usually if you turn your wrist opposite ways, put it together like that. Hello, dog. Put it together, makes a clove hitch, put it over your object, cinch your knot down. Okay, and there's another way we can do this too, is if we form a loop, and we form another loop, just like that, and we put them together. That's also a clove hitch. So let's show that again. What you got, dog? Got my rope. Make a loop the same way, and then we're going to put them on top of each other. Okay, and there's our clove hitch. So we can put on there just like that. Okay, real simple knot. So we got 3 ways of tying it, and if you have the option to actually drop it over an object, that's by far the easiest way to tie this knot. So if we were to take this roof hook for firefighting, and we wanted to, and this is a skill that some fire departments require you to learn, you can easily come to the end, make our clove hitch, we can stick it on the end, tighten that knot. Okay, and then if we're gonna hoist this tool, we can form a half hitch, which is nothing more than that right there. Okay, and the important part is the standing part is captured. Okay, so we can drape that over, and don't worry about it being so high up because this is very easily adjustable. Okay, there's one. We're going to do the same thing again. Put it over, cinch it right underneath that head, and now we have a tool that can be hoisted. So, you know, if we were going to raise this to a roof or something like that. So clove hitch, half hitch, half hitch. Okay, and the beauty of this knot too is it easily collapses. Okay. Alright. I'm going to show one more thing related to firefighting. That was one skill, hoisting a tool. The other one is tying off a halyard on a ladder. For some reason, this confuses some firemen, but it's fairly simple. So we're going to pretend this is a 24-foot firefighting ladder. It's not, but we're going to pretend it is, and it's fully extended. When you do that, your halyard, which we're going to pretend this is our rope, our halyard, we need to be able to tie this off. Now, normally when you fully extend this ladder, you're going to have a lot of rope left over. Okay, and this is what throws people off. They think their JPR may say we want a clove hitch here. They got all this rope in their way, so that's going to be a problem. So what we want to do is we want to use up the excess rope, and the easiest way to do that is just to wrap, you know, 3 or 4 rungs. Okay, now I'll show you another trick too. Is if you pull the whole section of rope forward, it helps with the tying of the knot. The knot will be oriented towards you instead of behind you. So I just pull it through one of the rungs, and then go ahead and wrap this. Our goal is to use up all this rope so that we're left with just a short section we can tie off. Okay, and this leaves us with a manageable length of rope. Now, so I'm just going to pick this rung here because it's about the right length for the length of my working end. Put it over. You want to pay attention to this vertical strand. Now, with our first wrap, we can either go to the left or we can go to the right. But you need to be mindful of what side you started on. So if I went to the right, that means I have to cross over to my left. And all you have to do is take this end, bring it over on the opposite side we started with, and stick it through this gap. Okay, keep your tension on the halyard, and it makes a nice clove hitch. Okay, so let's do the opposite this time. Okay, we started on the right that time. Again, you can't go wrong. We're going to go to the left. This time we have to go to the right. We're going to keep our tension, pinch it right there, bring it over and through that gap. Then go ahead and tighten it. And there's our clove hitch. Okay, now once you've done that, just put all this sections of rope in the center so that when we climb, we're not stepping on the rope and having the rope get in our way. Okay, short and simple. It's a handy knot for the fire service or anybody else for that matter. And hopefully I showed you how to do a clove hitch and a half hitch today. So good luck, and I'll see you on the next one.